Happy Wednesday, y'all. We're at the top of that old curve. So the message for today is the privilege of giving, and it's from 2 Corinthians chapter 8, verses 1 through 15. When the offering plate is passed, do you enthusiastically support God's work, or are you a reluctant giver? Just as our Heavenly Father wants us to be full of faith, wisdom, and love, He also desires that we abound in gracious, cheerful generosity. That's in 2 Corinthians 8 and 7 and 9 and 7. We could all learn from the Macedonian Christians of Paul's day. Despite their own poverty, these believers begged for the privilege of giving to the needs of the Jerusalem church. That's 8 and 4. They apparently saw the weekly offering the way God does, not as a separate event from the worship service, but as an essential part of following Jesus. For many believers, the tithe has been seen as the standard for giving. This concept originated in the Old Testament when Abraham gave Melchizedek a tenth of the spoils from battle. That's Genesis 14, 18 through 20. Tithing, which was God's requirement for the Israelites, was like a national tax. In fact, the nation had 3 tithes, one for support of the priests and Levites, that's Numbers 18 and 24, one for the temple and feast, that's Deuteronomy 14, 22 through 27, and one given every 3 years to benefit the poor, those are verses 28 and 29. Today, this would be equivalent to our offerings that pay the pastors and staff, provide for the ministry and maintenance of the church, and help those in financial need. Abounding in generosity looks different for each person. What's important is that giving is voluntary, 2 Corinthians 8 and 8, modeled after Christ's example, verse 9, motivated by a desire to give, verse 10, and based on what one has, verse 12. As you give yourself fully to the Lord, generosity will overflow. And that is so true. Like a lot of times y'all see me going out buying the things that we have for like the feedings. And like sometimes if I run a little short, I just go ahead and spend my own money because I try to make the dishes the way I fix them at home. And the reason why I do that, and some of those people may eat better than me. I don't know, but my heart is pure. And when I do it because I want the people to be satisfied. I put love into it, and I want them to feel love. You understand what I'm saying? And actually, y'all, since we've been feeding some of those people that we feed on Saturday, they actually start coming to church, and some of them even join. And so that's what we want to do. We want people to know that, regardless of what you're going through, God loves you and we love you. We don't look down on you because you may not have the things that we have. And, but God could use anybody to guide you to Him. We could learn something from them. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I say I'm a humble person, because I know God can use anybody to elevate you, to guide you, to bring you to Him. So be kind in everything that you do. And if you could give to somebody else, do so. Y'all, welcome all my new subscribers. It's Wednesday. Busy day for me today, but once I get through with the day, hey, closer to the weekend. Have a wonderful day, y'all. Be blessed. Bye.